What's going on YouTube? My name is Anthony and today I'm going to do a review on my Transitions Xtractive lenses. I'm going to go over a couple of things today. I'm going to go over the prices, what options I had available when I got them, pros and cons, and I'm actually going to go outside so you guys can watch them activate, how fast they activate in real time, and then I'll come inside for the rest of the review so you guys can see how fast that they deactivate. So first of all, the two different kinds of lenses that they have are Transitions Xtractive and then the regular transition lenses. Just like the name says, Xtractive is for people that do stuff outside. Maybe you can get them for extreme sports, anything like that. So for me, for my needs, what I needed was a lens that got really dark. I ride my bike to school and I do live in Arizona, so the sun is pretty intense. I also wanted something that was somewhat stylish. I didn't want to have to be the guy that has the glasses with the sunglass attachment that hangs over his lenses. It's just not what I was looking for. So for me, I chose the Transitions Xtractive lenses. Some of the things that I was told at the eyeglass store was that because they're Xtractive, they do get dark, much darker, much faster. This also means that when you are inside, like we are right now, there is about a 10% residual tint. I'm not sure if you can see it or not, but it's really, to me, it's not noticeable, and nobody's really ever said anything. So it's, some people, if it bothers them, then maybe get a different one, but for me, I don't notice it, it doesn't bother me, so I didn't really care. It does get to a full tint, usually about 1 or 2 minutes for me here in Arizona. The other thing that I did notice since I've had these is that when it deactivates, as you'll see a little bit later, it does take about twice as long to deactivate as the lenses do to activate. Alright, so I just came in from outside. You guys can actually watch the lenses deactivate as I do the rest of the review. So as you probably did notice, they did activate pretty fast. Maybe within a minute or less, they were almost at full tint, which is good. One thing to note that when you get them at first, they won't activate and deactivate as fast. You have to break them in, so they need to, do what they do best, activate and deactivate a bunch of times, and then it'll become faster. Let me see. So when I got my lenses, or when I got my glasses, there were a couple of options that I had available. I could either get the Transitions regular or the Xtractive. As you can see, I got the Xtractive. And another thing that you had to get when you get the Transitions is you have to get polycarbonate lenses, and they have to be scratch resistant. You don't really have a choice because the type of lens that they are, they have to have those two features on them. The only other option or feature that was available was to get polarized lenses. So what polarized lenses are is that when they activate or when you're in the sun, the colors become more vibrant. So as the lens gets dark, the colors don't darken with it. They still have the same kind of vibrancy that you would expect them to have without sunglasses on. It was kind of expensive to get the polarization is about $60 per lens on top of the $200 I had to pay just to get the Xtractive for both lenses, so it's $100 per lens. This on top of what I also got was another set of glasses. It was free. It was 2 for $79, so I got one regular set of $79 frames. I got the transitions lenses, so that was an extra $200. The scratch resistant and polycarbonate were also added. I think it was maybe $30. And then I also got a eye exam, and they did one eye test where they dilate your eyes. So my total was about $350, and I couldn't really justify spending another $120 just for polarization. I didn't really have that much money. Next time though, now that I know that, when I go to get my next pair of glasses, I will definitely save up the extra money and I will get polarization, because it is a nice feature to have. It's not really a necessity, but living in Arizona, being in the sun, being an active person, having an active lifestyle, the benefits do outweigh the money that you would have to pay. As long as you take care of your glasses, there should be no problem. As far as the pros and cons of these glasses, as you can see, they do get dark, which is the main thing that they do. They do activate fast. I haven't had any problems. When I got them from the store originally, they said that because we live in Arizona, it does get really hot in the summer, that sometimes the heat can affect how they activate. But as you just saw, it was almost 100 degrees in the sun, and they activated super fast. I've seen things online where people say that if it's cold, it does kind of slow down the activation and deactivation, but I don't really have any experience with that, so I can't really say anything. As far as cons, the lenses they make you get scratch resistant lenses when they come with it, but I have noticed that the lenses do still scratch pretty easy. For me, what they recommended at the optometrist was to actually take your glasses every time and wash them underwater first. This way it'll knock off all the dust and dirt off the lens, so when you go to wipe it, it won't just scratch the surface up. I tried to get the little spray bottle from Walmart with a microfiber cloth, and the one time that I did that, when I didn't put it under the running water first, I did get scratches on my lenses. So you need to be pretty careful with that. Like I said, that's really the main con that I have. It seems like they do scratch pretty easy. I know you're supposed to get lenses or eyeglasses updated every year, but not everybody can do that. Money's tight for some people, like me, myself. So I have to be very meticulous with how I take care of my eyeglasses. That's really the main thing that I would say is the con. Other than that, they've been fantastic. They are pretty expensive, especially for the Xtractive. It's $100 per lens, like I said earlier. The regular transitions, I think, is maybe $40 or $50 per lens. It really depends on who you get your eyeglasses from. Oh, another pro about the glasses is that even when there's no sun, they will still activate. Well, I don't mean when there's no sun, but maybe when it's cloudy, when it's kind of gloomy outside, the lenses will still activate. This is because they're not activated by sunlight, they're actually activated by UV light. So those times when the sun is covered up by the clouds, you go outside, you know there's still kind of a glare, they will activate then. They don't activate 100% of the way, but I have noticed that they do activate about 70-75% of the way, which isn't bad. That's totally fine. It takes the glare off, it helps your eyes. I actually would get headaches when it was gloomy outside, and since I've had the glasses, I haven't had any headaches like that at all. Even when it's too bright, I go outside, it's maybe bright for like 5 seconds. My eyes adjust, my lenses start darkening, and it's no problem. I think if you live in somewhere where it's snowy, and you know it's kind of the glare from the snow or the clouds can affect your vision, so these will take that into consideration too, and they will activate and help you see a little bit easier. So overall, I would recommend getting these glasses. Make sure they are suited for what you need. If you're somebody that's outside a lot, kind of live an active lifestyle, then I would recommend getting these. If you're somebody that stays inside most of the time, you can still get transitions lenses, but maybe you want to get the pair that don't darken as fast, just the regular basic transitions lenses. The only real difference is this one gets maybe 100% tint. The regular transitions lenses, if you go outside like I was just outside, they would probably only tint maybe 60%. So they're still dark, but they're not like sunglasses dark. And I think that's pretty much it. If you guys have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. I am going to be doing more videos, just reviews of stuff, and I'm going to do a couple cooking videos, so subscribe if you want to stay up to date for that. Give me a thumbs up, I would really appreciate it. And like I said, leave any comments below, and I'll see you soon. Thank you.